Welcome or welcome back to Hawk Talks Box. The sun's in my eyes right now, so let's get right into the video. Let's go. All right, so first up in the news, hold up, let me sort my thing out real quick. All right, there we go. So first up in the news, we got Andre August versus Jake Paul. I'm not sure who Andre August is. We've seen some clips of him. We've seen little snippets of what he can do. He's 10-1. He's a professional fighter, of course. Not an MMA retired dude. He's not that old from what I can see. You know, at first I feel like the natural reaction, who the frick is that guy? You know, like who is that guy? Who is that? That was a terrible McGregor accent. Yeah, no. First reaction was like, who is this guy? He's a bum. Blah blah blah. You know, bad record. Holy crap. I'm gonna change angles. Bad record. Hopefully, I'm in my parking lot of my school, so hopefully no one notices me because this is kind of cringy. Who is this Andre August dude? You know, 10-1. All right, that's a decent record. You know what I'm saying? You look at his opponents. A lot of his opponents, again, as it should be, are like pretty high in the loss numbers right there. Either way, Andre August is not a pay-per-view. They're fighting in a hotel motel, in the hotel lobby. You know what I'm saying? I'm not sure what's going on. Who's putting on, you know, like this well, we know MVP's putting on the production and broadcasting at the zone and all that, but I'm not sure what's going on. Jake Paul, people are saying Jake Paul fell off. People are saying Jake Paul this and that. You know, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not one to jump on and hate real quick, but I'm also not one to be like, oh, Jake Paul, it's Jake Paul, like I love him, blah blah blah. F that crap. I ain't doing that. You know what I'm saying? Like either way, I'm here for it. I want to watch. I'm not sure what's gonna happen. We can see what happens. I'm not gonna lie, I think they perfectly picked an opponent who, you know, isn't supposed to be super known. It's just to build up Jake Paul's actual record, not to build up his hype. He already has hype. He could already sell pay-per-views. He doesn't need that. I think what people don't understand is that he just wants to add on to his record with actual pro fighters instead of like having Nate Diaz and, you know, fight in freaking random Las Vegas or something. I don't really care too much. I'm gonna watch, but I'm not like I'm not a big fan of this. All right, either way, moving on to the next news. Let's go. All right, next up, speaking of professional fighters with YouTubers or influencers, we got Deen the Great being called out by Shakur Stevenson. Shakur would absolutely knock the brakes off of Deen the Great. I still support Deen the Great. Not gonna lie, Deen the Great, you know, you're cool. I support everyone in the influencer scene. You ain't gonna do anything against Shakur. You ain't, you know, it's not a competition. It's not even close. Like, that's not even close, all right? I still want to see it kind of like Ryan versus Deen. I think that's a close friend to Shakur. Shakur beats the brakes out of Deen the Great. But I would still want to see that in sparring, not in an actual fight, because I feel like that event would be a robbery if we actually go watch an actual professional fighter who's an actual contender who I think is top 5, maybe top 3 of the division, of his own division. I think Deen's out of his freaking mind. All right, like dude won a Misfits champion title twice and thinks he's like calls out Tank Davis. Come on. Either way, I like the delusion though. That's how you reach, you know, big heights. I think I can easily knock the brakes out of anyone in my league. Slim, Gibb, Canelo, bring them on. I'm not gonna lie. But either way, I like the way Deen's thinking, but realistically, Deen gonna get knocked out. You know what I'm saying? Either way, that happened. That's pretty exciting. Deen's getting what he wants. So yeah, moving on to the next news. Let's go. All right, so next up we got, speaking of professional fighters again, because this is what the channel's about most of the time. TFFO Lopez is now resurfaced in a new video working as a garbage man. Now, a lot of people are saying this dude fell off. You know, why is he being a garbage man? But y'all don't get the perspective, right? Y'all, hold up. Y'all don't get it, right? So this man, I put out a tweet too. I'm gonna put the tweet that I put out right here on the screen so y'all can look, follow me on you know, Hawk Talks Box on Twitter. But I'm gonna put out the tweet right now so y'all can see it. Jesus the son, holy crap. Anyways, I genuinely think this dude probably is more respected as a garbage man than he ever did in his whole career. People talking on his name. TFFO's a great fighter, great champ, you know what I'm saying? I'm not saying he's the best ever to do it. I'm not saying he was even the best in his own division. I think a lot of people probably have, you know, the edge on him. But TFFO's still a great champion, still a great fighter. I think TFFO working as a garbage man, obviously it's not like he's not quitting his professional career for that. I think that's more of like, oh, like not necessarily a hobby, just a side job to keep busy, you know, like to keep him humble, keep him grounded, you know what I'm saying? And he says he earns more money. That's cap, but, you know, either way, I think that he took as like, you know, I'm gonna get a side job. I'm a garbage, as a garbage man, home myself a bit, grind myself a bit, and it's fine. It's whatever. It's like what are you're making more money? You're doing something. Do it. I don't care. He's a normal person. You could be a professional fighter. You could be a celebrity and still work a regular job. Come on now. Like, come on. What is this? I give him more respect, if anything. I would never do it though, because I'm a garbage man. I'm not trying to stink all the time, like I do right now. Either way, bye. And then next up, Waleed Sharks, going back to influencer boxing. Waleed Sharks just made an interview with my enemy, my mortal enemy, Fred Talks Fighting. He did the interview. I think it was like a 20-minute interview, something like that. And he stated that he thought that, he won round 1, round 5, which I agree with. I'm not gonna lie, I agree with. But then he said he got, blindsided, didn't focus, got too comfortable within rounds 2 to 4, which, he said he zoned out, which 100%, if you're watching that fight, goddamn well, that dude was zoned out. That dude got hit with one good shot, didn't clock in until the last round again. First round he did solid, whatever, but 5th round, he came back, but in between, didn't do a single thing. He just kept on getting knocked down, coming forward. So it's just one of those things where you keep on, getting that brain damage in the ring, getting confused. You don't know what you're at. You're just fighting because you're fighting, but that's it. He said he wanted the rematch. He wanted to get back. I wanted a trilogy, honestly. Waleed had to do something in this fight, even get a close decision. But I don't think Waleed did enough. I'm not gonna lie. I highly doubt. I like 90% don't. Holy crap! A car just pulled out. Hold up. All right, yeah, some random dude just pulled up. Anyways, what was I saying? Either way, yeah, I don't think Waleed gets a rematch trilogy. Next news, if we have news, let's go. All right, last news is regarding the appeals. Basically everything except KSI's appeal has been basically turned down. So Chase Demore didn't get his appeal. I mean, I know I'm a bit late on this, but Chase Demore didn't get his appeal. He didn't win the fight. Tempo Arts did, which I don't mind. God damn it, why is there so much students coming up to me? Either way, I think, what do I think? I forgot. I think every single appeal in this fight will honestly be turned down, even KSI's, unfortunately. Every single one has been denied so far. The Pineda Coladas versus Wasabi, what's his name? Freaking Lamau. That got turned down as well, so it's still a draw. So I'm not gonna lie. By turned down, I mean like nothing happened. Like they stayed the same result. So by that, it's fine. Part of me knew this was gonna happen. Probably 80% of me knew this was gonna happen. The only fight that I actually think had maybe a chance was Chase Demore's fight. And maybe KSI's, but I'm not gonna lie, nothing's gonna happen. The PBA is tired of this crap. How do you get like 6 appeals in one single night? Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's it for the news. I don't even know. That's it for the news, guys. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys. Oh no, Gibb versus Slim. Mams Taylor wants Gibb versus Slim. I want it too, so make it happen. Either way, that's it for the news, guys. I'm sorry in the sun and my face looks terrible, but yeah, appreciate y'all for watching. Keep tuning in, keep liking, keep subscribing. I promise y'all we gonna make it big. I promise y'all. See y'all later.